back to my video, and today we're gonna talk about slenders, boys. Now this might confuse you. Wait, what the? You're supposed to talk about aviation, not slenders. What are you playing at this point? Now, I'm playing just a normal game, just hobbying myself, you know what I mean? And, I'm just trying to, ask something about slenders. I don't always film aviation, okay, guys? It sometimes can get boring. So, here we are. So, the thing is, some slenders could happen in some games like Bed Wars, Chilling Games, those games like that. They can always sometimes be toxic on, sometimes they can act like weird trying to online date someone, and that's cringe right there, okay guys? That's cringe. Do not ever do that. I do not support that, okay guys? If you guys are slenders or something like that, don't do that, please. That's way too cringe. Nah, and also, slenders sometimes say like, bike up, and that's annoying. They just won't leave you alone. Now, yeah, I know that most of you guys are familiar with slenders, those weird, very weird, skinny, tall weirdos, toxic, whatever, and very like to online date because they're literally kids that pretend to be cool by bypassing the chat filter with swear words that are not supposed to be said by kids. And look at what happens right there. There's someone who's spamming L's, and that's toxic right there. We have a slender in the game already, bruh. Now I cannot bypass this thing. Now you cannot bypass the swear words after you're like 18 or something like that. So yeah, it's kind of illegal if you're like a kid and said that, and like, holy no. You're gonna be banned from Roblox if you bypass the swear word thingamabob, and that's not cool. Okay guys, I do not support swearing. It's not cool, it's not great. You're gonna be caught in 4K. And also, slender is sometimes trying to online date you just because you look cool in something. Yeah, if you have Robux or something, that's what slenders usually does. They online date, trying to know your voice, whatever. And after that, someone got trying to be online. And slenders are mostly boys, but sometimes if they're girls, they can be more worse. Because if they're girls, oh god, they will be pure, like not even wearing any clothes. That's how the slender women are, because they trying to get some boys up their heart. Okay, I'm talking cringe at this point, guys. Sorry. Oh my god, I fell again. How am I stuck in this level? Okay. So they might just somehow keep making the experience more worse than you firstly anticipated, because they're one of the worst, most hated things on planet Earth. Like, they're more worse than literal toxic Minecraft players. Like, seriously. Like, they're more toxic. They literally talk trash about you. They bypass the Roblox chat filter, and I fell again. Great then. Now, sometimes it could get to an end, like slenders can try to make some kids cry like me. Actually, I never cry to a slender. I bully them. Actually, I bully slenders. Actually, sorry if you're slender watching this. And if you guys are slender, please don't just quit being slender. You can easily be banned by people, and I do not support what is it again? Oh, online dating, because they're absolutely cringe and they're not good for our kids. So yeah, so most of the games like Bed Wars, Meep City, Brookhaven RP, some games that are meant to be like some RPs happening in it, are mostly encountered by slenders. You can encounter slenders every single server sometimes. It's like 1 in 1,000 chances of you finding a slender. So if you found a slender, you're unlucky. Out. if you're finding a slender and trying to like, make them cry instead of you. Sorry guys, I'm kind of toxic at this point. Anyways, so out. I'm not playing on a computer, I promise. Anyways, so sometimes they could always be very toxic than more than much. And slenders are usually very toxic. And also rich slenders, if you don't know, they literally buy Robux like 12 times a week. Like seriously. Their moms are poor at this point. Because slenders really want to act cool. Like they want to act cool like by bypassing the chat filter, bullying someone that does not care. We don't care about them. We obviously just leave them alone. That's how you literally deal with them. And after that, slenders act cool sometimes. I mean, sometimes slenders could be nice. You know what I mean? Slenders could be nice, but sometimes, the most part, they are worse than. They can make the experience more worse than anticipated. So, yeah, guys, if you find a slender, just leave them alone. Just leave them be. If you find one of them online dating, just report them. It's not a big deal. And that dude just died, even though they didn't even touch anything. I saw in front of the line. Never mind. I thought there was no jump. So yeah, guys. If you guys encounter the slender, something like that, if they are worse, just leave the game, because if the more worse is actually just being toxic, trying to online date you if you're cool. If your guys are have Robux and your guys are rich, they literally want to online date you. If they are a girl or you're a boy, if you're a boy, and if you're a girl, the boy will comes up to you. Now, mostly their avatar is mostly Stitch face, and that costs 4,000 Robux, and that's the point why they're toxic. Because they cost 4,000 Robux and they trying to literally manipulate you and trying to make the experience more worse than you personally anticipated. Because the experience with slenders are more worse than anticipated. If you encounter one slender, okay, if they're not that bad, just leave them be. If they want to just like be toxic, don't like that, just leave them be. Just leave them alone. Just pretend they're not even there. Just pretend to be AFK. Just how you're supposed to deal with slenders is just bullying them back, or bullying them back, or pretend to be AFK. That's the most best part, because they immediately rage quit if you're AFK. They don't have patience for some reason. I do not know why, but yeah, they're the worst players in the entire history of Roblox community, and they're a failure towards Roblox community. They just always trying to be toxic and a failure to society and trying to ruin your experience. After that, at the end of the day, they just literally don't even mind. Sometimes they don't mind. They literally bully bacons and dudes with no Robux, even though their avatars different, way more different than anticipated. So yeah, if you're out there encountering a slender a lot, that should be like in chances of 1 to 10 servers, swap by swap. So yeah, and also they buy Robux frequently. Like, sometimes they could get real freaky just trying to crap you up. Like, seriously. They're trying to treat you like crap. Instead of, like, the dudes with nice things. They only be nice with other slenders. Like, seriously. They are nice with other slenders. They do very cringe, sexy dances. Sorry about that. And also, they always ruin your experience. So yeah. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like the video. And yeah, that's all I can explain. If you want to see more stories like or talking about or thinking bobs like this, hit that like button. Okay, bye. And I'll see you at the next video. Bye guys.